Hello and welcome to the webinar. My name is Drake and I am an AI human developed by DeepBrain AI. Before we get started, I would like to share some housekeeping info. This webinar is being recorded and everyone who registered will receive a link to view the recording. Joe, Nick, and special guest Lewis will share 30 minutes of content about AI humans integrated with large language models, and there will be plenty of demos along the way. We reserve 15 minutes in the end for Q&A, so please type your questions in the Q&A window. Without further delay, here are Joe and Nick from DeepBrain AI and Lewis from inwrold.
All right, and just to make it perfectly clear, that video was created using an AI human from DeepBrain AI. And now let's jump into some intros. Nick, please introduce yourself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nick. I'm with DeepBrain AI, and I'd love to just talk to you about generative AI when you get the free time.
Okay, and I am Joe Murphy, Business Development Manager at DeepBrain. I've been at the company for about a year now, and I work out of our Silicon Valley office. I've worked on large language models, speech recognition, facial recognition, startup companies, large companies, long history in the Bay Area. And Lewis?
I am Lewis, Business Development and Partnerships at inwrold currently, and before that, pretty much all AI. Strategy consulting in AI, did like VC, particularly around market research in AI. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here. And
we just met Lewis last week, so we're still feeling it out, but so far so good.
Yeah, this is a trial run.
So let's talk about DeepBrain AI. I'll give you a quick overview presentation of what we do and how we do it. Then we'll jump into the large language models, and then we'll have lots of demos at the end. So at the highest level, DeepBrain AI creates what we call hyper-realistic virtual humans. Essentially, these are AI models that are text input and video output. These models are based on real people, or they can be based on virtual people. What you see in this graphic here is we take a real person and everything that makes them unique, from their facial expressions, their voice, their mannerisms, how they move their hands when they speak, that's part of our training data that we use to build the model. And when the AI human model is made, we have this script to video or text to video model that can create video in real time. It looks like the real person, sounds like the real person. It's got the scalability of creating video with just text, and it's available 24/7. So the two main products at DeepBrain AI, first I'll talk about AI Studios. This is where you can go in, log into our web portal, and it's a very friendly, user-friendly, intuitive script-to-video generator. You type the script, you put background music, you can do a lot of video functions in there, but you can create videos just by typing a script. We have about 100 models ready to go. We support over 100 languages, and we've also integrated ChatGPT. So if you need help typing the script, you could just put in a prompt, and then ChatGPT will help you with the script. So we're using multiple models here where ChatGPT can help with the script and the presentation, and then AI humans create the video. The main product we'll focus on today is our AI human. So this is a conversational avatar or an interactive video experience. AI humans can come in many form factors, such as kiosks, mobile phone apps, web browsers, digital signage. But the main point is an AI human is a conversational experience. You ask questions using natural speech or by typing text, and the AI human synthesizes the answer. So it's like you're having a conversation with a real person, but it's all generated by AI. I'll run through, here's a couple examples of our AI humans that have been deployed by customers. I'll just play a short snippet of each one of these just to get a feel for some of the use cases that are out there already. The first one is a retail assistant, and this was a unmanned store by 7-Eleven. And I'll show a short clip here.
1+1 행사 상품 안내해드릴게요.
DeepBrain AI's AI human was implemented in an unmanned convenience store. The customers can have.
So that's an example of an AI human as a retail assistant where you could walk up, ask what product is on sale. It's an unmanned store, so there's nobody there to answer questions except the AI human. The next use case is news and media. And this is an example of an AI news anchor on the MBN network in Korea. We are working actively with over a dozen news stations across China and Korea to supply AI news anchors. Here's a quick clip.
AI 앵커가 전하는 오늘의 주요 뉴스입니다. 정기국회 마지막 날인 오늘 여당은 공수처법과 경제3법 등 쟁점 법안.
So it's worth noting that when they use the AI anchor, they announce this is the AI anchor, and it actually shows AI anchor on the chyron on the bottom of the screen. So this is the network is being very transparent with the audience that this is an AI avatar based on a real person. And I always like to point out, this isn't about replacing people. This is about creating more content and using that trusted brand and face of the lead anchor of the network, enabling them to get more face time with the audience. The next one is a very fun one. It is a brand ambassador for an insurance company. The insurance company is called AIA, and they have a brand ambassador, Sun Heung-min, who is a world famous soccer football sensation. He plays for Premier League for the Spurs, leading scorer, just a real superstar. But he's not always available to create content for his brand ambassador relationship with AIA. So they asked us to create an AI avatar of Sun, and the marketing team introduced it as AI Sunny.
한국에 두고 가려고 해요. 바로 소개해드릴게요. AI 써니. 안녕하세요, 여러분. 오늘부터 한국에서 여러분의 건강 생활을 책임질 AI 써니입니다.
And next, moving around the clock, we look at banking. This is an AI kiosk. DeepBrain is actually working with all 5 of the top banks in Korea for customer service in mobile phones, kiosks, and web browsers using AI humans.
안녕하세요. 신한은행 서소문 지점입니다. 무엇을 도와드릴까요?
적금 가입하려고 왔어요.
안녕하세요. AI 컨시어지입니다. 궁금하신 점을 질문해주세요.
This final one is an AI concierge at Novotel Hotel in Korea. It's another customer service situation where they're using an AI avatar in a kiosk format to answer questions in the lobby. And this is handling about 55 questions per day, freeing up the staff for other activities. Before I close out this section, AI generated videos is a hot topic right now. CB Insights recently flagged DeepBrain AI as the clear leader and market outperformer in the AI video generated market.
So yeah, if you're even somewhat familiar with the tech scene, you probably heard about LLMs. It seems like the most innovative companies are always coming up with new ones every day, like Bard, Meta, Falcon 40B, but you're probably wondering, and you're probably here for, what are large language models, what are their history, and why should you care? So large language models are a class of foundation models that kind of process a massive amount of text and learn the relationships between words and portion of words. It may have seemed like this is a new development, but we've been developing NLPs for almost 70 years now. The aha moment really came when Google and their scientists put out the paper, All You Need Is Attention on Transformers. And that was when we knew that LLMs were here to stay. So LLMs are essentially kind of the most well-known face of a burgeoning class of machine learning called generative artificial intelligence, or Gen AI for short. And you should know about this and be aware about this because it's estimated to bring up almost $4.4 trillion of economic benefits annually. Awesome, thank you. So yeah, I just want to kind of go over maybe some of the high level use cases of Gen AI and LLMs. We can look at 4 main kind of strategies with sales, product, customer service, and education. With sales, you can have Gen AI and LLMs giving dynamic recommendations and really giving these market trends. Product realization, you can do the ideation, solution drafting, and virtual simulations for efficient product development. Customer service, you can have these touch points and personalizations with these human-like avatars, and then lastly, with education, you can imagine that you could have a personalized curriculum for any student anywhere using a large repository of information. So those are kind of some of the ways that we can imagine that Gen AI and LLMs will be used in the future.
Conversational AI avatars and large language models, the technology enablers. So the demos or the customer implementations you saw previously in the slides were based on chatbot technology, not large language model technology. What you're going to see is how we're using large language models to really amp up that chatbot game and create a whole new usability experience with AI humans and large language models.
Hello, I am Max, a hyper-realistic avatar.
So the first thing that we call a technology enabler for business-to-business AI human interactions is our high-quality, hyper-realistic nature. So our avatars look like real people, sound like real people. And what this enables us to do is we've conquered the uncanny valley. The uncanny valley is when you see an avatar or a computer character, it looks almost normal, but there's something off about it. That pulls away from the experience. DeepBrain has done the measurements, peak signal to noise ratio, structural similarity index measure, and comparative Turing test. And we've proven that our avatars are indistinguishable from real people. Our structural similarity index measure came in at 96.5%, with 100% being the perfect score. This also speaks to how our media customers can use our avatars in full HD broadcast television, and everybody thinks that it's a very fun, usable, and enjoyable experience. The next technology enabler is we do full body avatars with natural gestures. So we shoot the avatars from head to toe, which gives more flexibility into how the avatar can be used. We also enable gesture functionality. We use frame interpolation to make these gestures look very natural and flowing. Pointing at things on the screen, waving hello to a customer. These are all gestures that we can implement with the avatars. And finally, we use keyframing to ensure smooth avatar movements. The way I like to explain this is some of our competitors, when their avatars make the transition from not speaking to speaking, they seem to pop to life like a puppet. It doesn't feel natural. Our smooth avatar movements enabled by keyframing enable us to go from a listening or idle state to a talking state and back to an idle state very naturally. Another thing that's really important if you're going to do conversational avatars with a hyper-realistic nature is speed. Speed is of the essence if you're supporting a conversation. We have a streaming inference interface that we've developed to enable us to have less than a second of delay time to start synthesizing video. In combination with GPU distribution and GPU clustering, it enables us to start the stream quickly and then keep the stream flowing. And this has been further optimized by a significant R&D investment into a lightweight model with the NVIDIA TensorRT.
Finally, let's talk about LLMs. So we've customized our LLMs and provided various ways that you can customize it with data embedding, data processing, and web crawling.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. So our LLM technology paired with the AI human technology is what really enables the demos you're about to see. If we look at the LLMs, we start at layer 3 on the foundation layer. This could be GPT-4, Llama 2, Palm 2, Falcon, some of the more common models that are out there. Today, you'll see demos of GPT and Llama 2. And that's just the model by itself, just like anybody could access it. We could connect an AI human to a model and have a human conversation with that model. But the next layer up, we look at the prompt instruction layer. So now we can do things with embedding, question asking, summarization, recommendations. This is all with the data that we're feeding, whether it's through data embedding, data processing, or crawling. But these embeddings we'll show you a couple demos today. They give the model some immediate knowledge about something nearby or something of importance. And then finally, we have the LLM management layer. So this would be the highest level. This is where we're actually going in and retuning the model and accessing the vector database. And we can support that as well. And we'll show a demo of that with Llama 2 later. All right. So we're going to talk about demos. I'm moving a little bit fast because we have so much to go through. But our first demo is with inwrold. So Louis, tell us a little bit about inwrold.
Sure. So in-world, essentially, we want to build virtual brains. We say a virtual brain. What we're referring to is the ability to have a virtual character that understands the context of the world around them, the person that they're speaking to, and then like how do they feel about things, right? What's their background, their personality, their emotions? We'll go into all that in a moment. But yeah, I'll just like quickly chat about who we are and who founded us. So if you can hit the next slide. Essentially, our team is Ilya and Michael. They founded a company called API.ai. It's now known as Google Dialogflow. They sold it to Google and they met Kylan. Three of them are huge video game nerds, and they decided that they wanted to bring characters to life. And so since then, you know, we've kind of gone on this adventure where we've brought on John Gata, who's known for doing the special effects in the Matrix when Neo dodges these bullets. Jamil, who worked at a video game company. But what we found is that there's a huge demand today for experiences beyond gaming. And so a lot of the things that you've just seen already that are being developed within DeepBrain are things that people are asking us to do. And I think like by being able to bring these two solutions together, as you'll see shortly, you can create some pretty powerful and impactful ways of just like interacting with the virtual world.
Okay. Can you see my screen okay?
Yep.
All right. So this is my login to the InWorld Studio. You can see there's some characters that they've already made that you can just hit the ground running with. But this one down here is called Tommy. And this I made and connected with one of our AI humans. And if I come in here and hit edit, you can see how simple it is to really create a character. I just typed a core description. Tommy is a friendly, helpful, middle-aged male. He works at a local Wells Fargo bank. He's interested in savings plans. He's also a huge Warriors fan. I put in a fun flaw that Tommy is afraid of pickles just to test it out and see how that works. And then some motivations. And Louis, anything you want to talk about on this back end and the ease of use?
Yeah, if you scroll down, you can also adjust dialogue styles if you'd like. You can also, you know, kind of determine for yourself how should the character be talking, like bubbly. And then we have like more specifics. You could say give 10 to 20 word responses, or be extremely, only use cowboy lingo. And then if you also scroll right back up to the near top again, and you go to the advanced settings right next to basic. Yeah, you can just sort of see some of the things that you'd be able to do. So you can give characteristics and personality traits. You can adjust their mood, which is their emotions, or their personality, which is more their characteristic. So you can create a character that is aggressively happy, aggressively sad. And, you know, InWorld, frankly, you guys can all sign up for a free studio. So I won't plug us too hard, but we make it no code, easy to use, and you'll see an example just in a moment.
Yeah, I can attest to that. Super easy to use and actually fun to use. I think of InWorld as working with DeepBrain to bring NPCs to the real world. And I think that's what we're looking at here. This is the DeepBrain backend. And here is the InWorld demo that I made. So this is connecting our AI human to the InWorld brain. You can see I could come down here. I could select the different humans that I want to work with. And in here, under the chatbot settings, we have a drop down for InWorld. Put in my workspace and my API key. Now I'll save this. And it's as simple as opening it up. Start my AI human. And so now this is an AI human and he is connected to the InWorld brain. So I can say things like, hi, my name is Joe. Who are you?
Hi, Joe. I am Tommy. It's nice to meet you.
I am interested in college savings plans. Can you help me?
Absolutely. I love helping people plan for their future. Let's chat.
Wait, did you catch that Warriors game last night?
I broke it.
Oh man, did you see that dunk by Curry? Unbelievable.
So we're seeing a little bit of delay because we're screen sharing through Zoom. And we're running on a dev server right now.
So yeah, I'm going to share with you kind of 3 use cases. One with kind of the base ChatGPT integration that we have and just showing you how easy it is to use. The second using the web crawler, embedding custom ChatGPT that we have, and the third being a way that you can use documents. So right here, as Joe showed earlier, this is our backend for AI Human. And so I'm going to show you how you can use this. So it's extremely easy to use. You put in a project name, you choose your model, and then you just click on one of these. So I'm choosing ChatGPT. I'm putting in a few questions that I can automatically ask, and then you just save, and it's that easy. So we're going to open this guy up right here. Please give us a little patience, but yes.
Hello. I am an AI human from DeepBrain AI.
What are some of the best attractions in San Francisco?
Some of the best attractions in San Francisco include Alcatraz Island, Golden Gate Bridge, and Fisherman's Wharf.
What's special about Alcatraz Island?
Alcatraz Island is historically significant as a former federal prison and offers stunning views of San Francisco Bay.
So you can see that it's very responsive and very good, but one of the things about GPT as a base layer is that it doesn't always get the answer right. So for instance, if we ask who founded DeepBrain AI, it doesn't always give the correct answer because it's not the most, I guess, tuned version of a
DeepBrain AI was founded by a team of experts in artificial intelligence and neuroscience.
So you can see that's kind of wrong. However, what we did do is we came up with a way to make that better. So we do the custom large language models. So I'm going to start with the website embedding, and you can see that we did something for Disneyland. So the way you would do that is you would go into LLM management and you would upload a number of links. You can upload as many as you want, but I just uploaded 5 to kind of make it easy. And then from there, you can use your model right away. So we're going to open this guy up.
Hello. I am an AI human from DeepBrain AI.
I'm so excited to go to Disneyland. What are the benefits of staying at a Disney hotel?
Staying at a Disney hotel offers benefits like proximity to the park, extra magic hours, and convenient transportation options.
What are the early extra magic hours?
The early extra magic hours vary depending on the day and park. It is best to check the schedule for the specific dates you plan to visit.
Okay, so you can see that that was very responsive and it just pulled directly from the website. So, and you can also use it in like a conversational fashion.
And for a product-based demo, this is actually the Amazon product that I showed earlier. And I think everybody's probably had their full dosage of the Barbie movie. So we chose a Barbie Playhouse or Barbie toy on the Amazon website. And if I come into large language model here, you can see I actually copied in the Amazon link to that toy. So now this ChatGPT infused AI human gathers all the information about that toy and can talk about that product. And I could put as many products as I want up here, and then this human can answer questions about the product and interact with people, just talking about specific things they're interested in straight off the Amazon site. And this has to do with our data cleansing that we do when we pull down the Amazon link.
Hello. I am an AI human from DeepBrain AI.
Tell me about the product.
The product is a Barbie doll wardrobe with a purple exterior, pink interior, and clear double doors. It includes clothes, hangers, shoes, necklaces, and purses for fashion play. It is portable and has a carrying handle.
How are the reviews?
The reviews for this Barbie doll closet are generally positive, with customers enjoying the cute design and the included accessories.
Is free shipping available?
Yes, shipping is available for this item.
And that's an example of pulling information straight from the Amazon website, embedding that information into ChatGPT, and then having a conversation with an AI human about that specific product. We have one more demo to share. So every demo you saw so far, well, we started with inwrold and we're running off the inwrold character. Then we showed a bunch of ChatGPT demos, but they were all using embeddings. This next one that Nick is going to show is another Chase Bank Card demo, but it's using a Llama 2 fine-tuned model.
Yes, so we're very excited about this one, and this is kind of the future where we're going. Now, keep in mind that this is not connected to AI human yet, but as you can see, you can absolutely connect it very easily. So we'll just do something like this. Tell me about the freedom limited card. So you can see it's very, very specific. It's pulling from over 50, 60 different documents that we've tuned this LLM to. And so it's a very specific, hyper-focused LLM, which is great for any sort of enterprise use cases. Well, I like cars with hotel suites. What do you recommend? So because we're running up on time, after this, I'm not gonna ask any more questions, but we will open up the floor to Q&A after Joe takes us towards the end.
Awesome. Nick and Lewis, any parting words for the group?
Lewis, you wanna go first?
Thanks, guys, for inviting me. This is awesome. Check out inwrold.
And thank you everyone for coming. We really appreciated it, and we're excited to see what we can do with you.
And I'll just close it by saying we do envision the future where AI avatars are a part of every business, driven by custom large language models. We see this coming fast. DeepBrain is on the cutting edge with hyper-realistic avatars and now tuning the large language models, and then working with companies like inwrold who are helping us bring NPCs to the real world. It's really an exciting future. Final thing, this was recorded. Everybody will get a copy of the recording, and you'll have access to our emails. If anybody wants to reach out to inwrold, we'll connect you. And thank you everybody for attending the webinar. Bye.
Bye-bye.